Hey everybody, it's Ember from Recovery Nation Apparel, and I am doing the Never Alone Challenge. I was challenged by Higgy from No More Heroin to do this video, and the purpose of this video is not only to spread hope, but to let everybody know that you are not alone. And I love that. Like, spreading hope is one of my favorite things on this earth to do. And recovery has allowed me to do that, so I'm very grateful. But you have to think about it, like, no matter what situation you are going through or what you have gone through, there's somebody else out there on this earth that has gone through a similar situation or that is going through it. So it's nice to know that you're not alone, and maybe you're one of those people that have gone through it and came out on the other side, and you can guide people through the situations that they're going through. And that's hope. And I support that 110%. I'm so excited about not only doing this video, but every video that I do and every mission that we go on. Like, spreading hope is one of our biggest goals. And I think the reason why is because, like, I'll tell you a little bit about my story and how hopeless I became in the end before I found recovery, and that's why it means so much to me. But I used drugs. I'm a recovering heroin addict, and I used drugs for 10 years straight. I never really got addicted to any of those drugs, but I had an addiction because I needed some sort of substance in my life every single day for 10 years. Like, that's a big issue. There was something going on within me that I needed to change, and I thought I was the only person out there like this, and I did think that I was alone. But through that 10 years, nothing really grabbed a hold of me until I started doing pain pills. And I did pain pills for a long time, and I did a lot of them, but I loved the way that they made me feel. I felt like super mom, and I got everything done that I needed done, and I felt amazing, and it was great. And then I ran out of pain pills, and I did not feel good. This was the first drug ever that I felt horrible when I didn't have them, and this was the first time that I've ever experienced any type of withdrawal. But it was also the first drug that I had to do every single day, all day long, too. So it just wasn't good. So I was going through a withdrawal, and a friend brought over heroin and said, it's cheaper, it's easier to get, and it'll make you feel better. And he got me on it. It'll make you feel better. I'm like, I'll take it. So at that point, I became a heroin addict. And this lasted for 3 years. At first, I loved the way that it made me feel. I was super mom, and you know how it goes. It was amazing at first. And then slowly, I started to decompose, and I started losing myself. Everything about myself, my personality was just disappearing. Like, the light in my eyes was gone, and I felt physically sick when I was on it, and physically sick when I was not on it. But most importantly, I was so depressed. Like, I got in this deepest, darkest place that I've ever been in my entire life. And this is sad because I had 2 beautiful, amazing daughters, and was so lost in depression that, like, it's sad to not be able to find hope when hope is right in front of me, and like, my reason to live is right in front of me, but I couldn't see it because I was so gone. Drugs had taken, like, everything from me, and it was horrible. But I didn't think that there was hope. I didn't know what recovery was. I never met anybody that had recovered or been in recovery. Like, it was all new to me, and like some foreign language. I knew nothing about it until the day that I had to learn about it, and this was the best day of my life, actually. Like I said, I had 2 beautiful daughters, and Children's Services got involved. They had missed school. Children's Services went to school. They talked to the girls, and they came to talk to me and took one look at me and instantly knew that I was going to fail that drug test. And I did. I failed for so many different things. It's ridiculous. It was not just heroin at that point. It was everything. And they were like, we're going to take your kids. And my sister got temporary custody of them. And I was not okay with not having my kids every single day. So the moment that they said, we will take your kids, was the moment that I said, I'll stop using heroin. I don't need it that much, and I can quit. And I can live without it. I cannot live without my 2 daughters. So I stopped. I went and went to my mom's house and went through detox on her couch, cold turkey. It was a leather couch, and it was gross. I was sweating all over it. But I did it because I had to do it. And then I continued to do everything that I was told to do, everything that Children's Services told me to do, and then everything that everybody else told me to do. And I continued to do that, and that turned me into a better person. It turned me into a better mother. Just everything that I wasn't back then, I am today. And it's all because of recovery. And there is hope out there. And there are so many people that have gone through what you have gone through. But all I can tell you is you have to reach out. Don't let it get to a spot where you feel so hopeless and that you think that death's the only way out, because that's where I was at, and it was miserable. And I just want you to know that it does not ever have to get to that spot. Just make the decision to change, reach out to somebody, and listen to everything that they tell you. You have to change everything about yourself, inside and out, but it's worth it. I got my kids back not too long after I followed everybody's rules and all of their advice, and life's amazing now. I mean, it's not always great. We're humans and life's difficult, but I have hope, and I can give other people hope, and my children are happy, I'm happy, and that's what's most important to me. So I wouldn't have any of that without recovery. If you are going through a hard time right now, reach out. I can't say it enough. It's so important. You are not alone. You are loved, and God bless you. Have a good day.